Welcome to PyUncut, where we break down the biggest tech and financial stories shaping our future. Today's story is about Meta, the company behind Facebook, Instagram, and WhatsApp, and its bold comeback attempt in the global AI race. After falling behind competitors like OpenAI, Google, and Anthropic, Meta has just launched a brand new AI model called Muse Spark. And this is not just another product launch. This is a signal that Meta is trying to completely reset its position in the artificial intelligence world. Let's start with the big picture. Over the past 2 years, the AI race has exploded. Companies like OpenAI with ChatGPT, Google with Gemini, and Anthropic with Claude have pushed the boundaries of what AI can do. Meanwhile, Meta, despite early success with its Llama models, started losing momentum. Its previous model, Llama 4, did not meet expectations, and investors began questioning whether Meta was falling behind. That's when CEO Mark Zuckerberg made a massive move. He invested around $14 billion to rebuild Meta's AI division from scratch and brought in top talent, including Alexandr Wang, the former CEO of Scale AI. What came out of this overhaul is Muse Spark. Now, what exactly is Muse Spark, and why does it matter? At its core, Muse Spark is a next-generation AI model designed to power Meta's entire ecosystem. It is not just a chatbot. It is a multimodal system, meaning it can understand text, images, and potentially even real-world context. For example, you can show it a picture of food, and it can estimate calories. You can scan a product, and it can compare alternatives. It can even help plan trips using multiple AI agents working together at the same time. This brings us to one of its most important innovations, the idea of multi-agent AI. Instead of a single AI answering your question, Muse Spark can launch multiple AI agents simultaneously. One agent might research, another might compare options, and a third might generate a final answer. This makes the system faster and more capable when handling complex tasks. Think of it like having a team of assistants working together instead of just one. Another interesting feature is what Meta calls contemplating mode. This allows the AI to spend more time reasoning through difficult problems instead of giving quick answers. It is similar to how newer AI systems are moving toward deeper thinking instead of instant responses. But Meta is not just focusing on intelligence. It is also focusing on integration. Unlike competitors, Meta has something very powerful: billions of users across its platforms. Muse Spark is being integrated into Facebook, Instagram, WhatsApp, Messenger, and even Meta's smart glasses. This means, I will not just be a separate app. It will be embedded into everyday social experiences. Imagine scrolling Instagram and getting AI-powered shopping suggestions based on what creators are posting. Or chatting on WhatsApp and having an AI assistant help you plan your day. Meta is turning AI into a built-in layer of its entire ecosystem. And this leads to a very important strategic point. Meta is not just building AI for innovation. It is building AI for monetization. Muse Spark includes features like a shopping assistant that uses content from creators and brands to recommend products. This could open a massive new revenue stream by turning social media into an AI-driven marketplace. Now let's talk about performance. According to early reports, Muse Spark is competitive with leading AI models in areas like reasoning, health-related queries, and multimodal understanding. However, it still lags behind in some areas, especially coding and complex abstract reasoning. In fact, one analysis ranked it fourth among top AI models globally. So this is not a clear win yet. But it is a strong starting point. And investors seem to like it. After the announcement, Meta's stock jumped significantly, rising around 6 to 8%, showing renewed confidence in the company's AI strategy. This tells us something important. Markets are betting that Meta's AI comeback is real. But there are still challenges. One major concern is privacy. Since Muse Spark is deeply integrated with Meta's platforms, it could potentially use large amounts of user data. Critics worry about how this data will be handled and whether users will have enough control. Another challenge is competition. Meta is going up against some of the strongest players in the world. OpenAI, Google, and Anthropic are all moving extremely fast, releasing new models and features almost every few months. For Meta to truly catch up, Muse Spark is just the beginning. And that is exactly how Zuckerberg is positioning it. He has called Muse Spark the first step towards something much bigger: personal superintelligence. This is a future where AI does not just answer questions but actively helps you in your daily life. It understands your preferences, your habits, and your needs, and acts almost like a digital companion. This vision is powerful, but also ambitious, because building personal AI at scale requires not just technology, but trust. So what does this mean for the future? First, the AI race is far from over. Meta is officially back in the game. Second, we are moving toward a new phase of AI, where systems are not just tools but collaborators that can think, plan, and act. And third, platforms like Meta have a unique advantage. They already own the user base. If they can successfully integrate AI into their ecosystem, they could leap ahead in ways that standalone AI apps cannot. For investors, this is a key moment to watch. Meta is shifting from being just a social media company to becoming an AI-driven platform. If successful, this could unlock new revenue streams in advertising, commerce, and services. But if it fails, it risks falling even further behind in one of the most important technological races of our time. In the near term, the biggest catalyst to watch will be how quickly Muse Spark improves, how users respond to its integration across apps, and whether Meta can address privacy concerns effectively. Because in the world of AI, speed and trust are everything. And Meta is now racing on both fronts. This is PyUncut, and if you want deep, simple breakdowns of the biggest tech stories shaping the world, make sure to stay tuned.